Hi, my name is Frances Brown. I'm a secondary school teacher and a team coach, or you can say administrator. Any which one. It's okay. If you call me administrator, I am there. If you call me a school teacher, I am there. But no matter what, I'll still enter class. I don't know how to stay, and I will not talk to those little ones. The joy is overwhelming. But by the way, today I'm going to talk about one of my best friends. I'll be talking about it. To me, it's my best friend, my virtual assistant. It makes my work easier, easiest, even as a teacher. And I believe is likewise for others that have discovered this little secret. It's a secret I'm sharing with you. Don't tell anybody. So today I'll talk about how you can use ChatGPT to write your textbooks. And I've helped people to utilize this AI, artificial intelligence, in this teaching profession. And today I just want to come online to share it so that other people can also learn from it. Let's take, for example, you are employed to teach as a new teacher, and in Nigeria, you can teach maths and they give you agric. Especially if that's where they are looking for space and you are tired of staying at home, you can just claim, yes, I can teach it. As long as you've learned agric about in secondary school or university or anyhow, you can take the textbook and read. But just imagine that you are being employed in a school and you don't have the textbooks to teach, especially private schools. They are the ones that had that kind of issues where they don't have most of the textbooks to teach, and you are now given a subject to also handle. Maybe you are teaching a subject, agri for example, and they said, since you can teach agri, why not teach home economics? That's typical Nigerian system. They'll tell you, since you can teach agri, teach home economics, or teach CCA, or teach whatever, and there's no textbook for it. What will you do? In that case, I will tell you, ask them for the scheme of work, and if they don't have, which most of them don't, and you are really passionate about this teaching profession, you can just go to the nearby school and get their scheme of work and get on with your work. Don't complain, because with these secrets I'm going to give you, you don't need to complain. It will make your work easier. So what you will do is that you go to your scheme of work, as I earlier said in my previous video. You can just go and search for it and watch. Get your scheme of work. It will give you directions on how you are going to carry out in your lesson. It will give you the topic, the behavioral objectives, or what you call performance objectives. It will give you the content, teachers' activities, the student activities, and your evaluations, your teaching aid. It just give you their steps. It's rude, you'll see it there in the scheme of work. If you are seeing scheme of work, you should understand what I'm saying. So use that topic and go to ChatGPT and form a note on it. A textbook, invariably a textbook. If you are forming a note, you are forming a textbook on it. Form a textbook on it. Type the question there the way it is. First of all, go with the definition of the topic you want to work on. Then follow the steps that is being listed out there. By the time you finish doing it, don't remove it. That's why I prefer writing it. For me, I used to write my textbooks. Actually, I'm still using that textbook till now. This I'm telling you is a personal experience. When I was asked to teach food and nutrition, there was no textbook. However, the one I had then, yes, was not complete. Some of the things that the students are supposed to know now is not there, and some of the topics are not being covered. So what will I do? I have to teach. I have to go and ask my best friend, how are we going to do this stuff? And it makes my work easier. So I was able to discover using the steps I'm explaining to you now. I was able to search for it, write it. I wrote them out. Then from there, I compiled it. It's still in my laptop till now. And anytime I'm being called upon to teach food and nutrition, I don't need to ask you your textbooks. I know most of those textbooks are outdated. For example, in the textbook of food and nutrition, which is where I said, that's why I keep referring to it, you will not see consumer education. You will not see budgeting in food and nutrition. You will not see many topics. You will not see that is in the scheme of work. Our scheme there is being improved, and they are adding some topics that are there. So most publishers are not meeting up with those changes. So you find that a school might have a textbook that is more than 10 or 15 years back, written on food and nutrition, and they expect you to write with it. Someone like me, I update. I ask myself, what would this student know? What would this student need to know now that will help them to become efficient in future, or become profitable in future, become something in future. So I need to know now that, or how I'm going to put it so that they can be able to know it. So that I go with it. And that is why I love this ChatGPT. Sorry if I'm talking too much about it, but it has helped me and I want it to help you, and that's why I'm talking about it. So you can use it and compile your research and form it as a textbook. If you have money, you can print it out. If you don't have money, for me, I left my own in my laptop. Anytime I'm given a topic to teach in food and nutrition, I don't need to go and search for the textbook. I already have the textbook in my laptop, causing ChatGPT. And that is how I've been doing this teaching profession for the past. I knew about ChatGPT 3 years ago. Yes, that year it came out on LinkedIn. I saw it, and trust me now, I like learning new things. I just went, follow the system, and I saw it. I was like, wow, this is sweet. And since then, I've been making use of this app or this AI, and it has been wonderful. So if you're a teacher, don't bother yourself. Just go and make use of it, and you see the miracle in that app or in that AI. Okay, so if you have watched this video to this level, please do well to subscribe and ask me any question that has to do with the teaching profession. If you are having any challenges in your school and you want help, just put it down in the comment section and I will respond. I'll definitely respond. My goal is to help as many teachers as possible for them to value this profession, and in as much as you are valuing it, you work at ease, as simple, as flexible as you can. My name still remains Frances Brown. Engineer teacher.